Hello everybody, welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we now move into round 11 of F1 2017 Career Mode Season 6 with Toro, Rosso driver Ben Waterworth. My name is Ben Waterworth. We are here at the Hungaroring. Best qualifying here was 15th back in Season 4 of F1 2017. I'm going to press this. Now we have reduced the difficulty down to 10 as opposed to 60. 10. Now we had it at 0 in Monaco and we easily got pole position. So surely you would think here on 10 we'd get pole position. Now I'm wondering why we did that, because obviously this is generally one of our bad circuits. Really here in Japan are the only ones for the remainder of the season that were pretty bad circuits for us. So we've reduced it just so we can get ourselves within that top 13 qualifying spot and make sure that we can keep this momentum going. And of course, long-term listeners of this, watchers of this, sorry, are just laughing at the fact that I complain so much about Toro Rosso and staying here. We finally get our very first offer. This is the first time in 5.5 seasons, nearly 6 full seasons of F1 2017 that we've gotten an offer from anyone. Not even McLaren and Sauber have offered us a drive, and we refused it. We could have been first driver at Red Bull, which we've been aiming towards, to get a better team like that, second driver at Force India, or second driver at Renault, and we decided to stay here with Toro Rosso. And I guess my reasoning behind that is I'm playing the risk game here. I would rather a Ferrari drive next year than a Red Bull one, of course, or a Mercedes. And I feel that if we keep performing the way we're doing, if Red Bull's willing to offer us a first driver at the halfway point of this season, then surely they'll want to do it again at the end of the season. And hopefully by then, Mercedes and Ferrari will be doing the same thing. So we're playing the risk card here, and hopefully it will work. Right now, we're going to get pole position in Hungary, which, because we've set this difficulty well down. Jeffrey doesn't want to comment. Okay. So again, call out a bit of cheating, but we're just playing the game here in terms of keeping this momentum flowing. So there we go. We got pole by 1.4 seconds. So see, I'm actually okay at this game when you put it on super easy. So yeah. Anyway, let's move forward to race day. Surely we can maintain the victory and get back on track here. And we're going to do that now. Best finish here in Hungary, 9th. So we've actually only ever got points here once, and that was this time last season. So yeah, and you can't actually increase the difficulty for the race, if that makes sense. So if you're thinking like, well, you've got your pole, so just put the difficulty back up, you can't. Once you've done your qualifying, you're stuck with that weekend. You can only change it in between the weekends, at least that I know of. If there is another way of doing it, then I haven't come across that yet. But hopefully we can have a dry race here. And both races that we've had pole position this season, we have won from. So that's the little thing. We're going to get back up to 500 points, obviously, to be able to fix that part that failed. And, oh, Red Bull! Oh, my God! Red Bull's reputation, they're angry at us because we refused their drive. Wow, shit. Fuck. We need to win every race from now on here, folks. Maybe we need to keep this at 10 moving forward. But I don't want to keep it at 10 because no. Wow, who knew Red Bull would be so butthurt over that decision? Can you believe it? If it's the first time you're watching this, of course, flashbacks will be implemented. Should we stuff up again because we're trying to maintain that reputation up. Red Bull, huge chunk. You refuse to be first driver, and I guess slightly that'd be pissed. But I mean, you know, reasons behind that, Red Bull. Haas now are the front runners. I don't want to drive for Haas. Oh, you know that's going to bite me on the ass. Huh, get it? My decision to not take that. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Playing short-term pain for long-term game. It's what we used to do with our development of our car. Alright, here we go, folks. We're going to do the Schumacher chop over Kimi. Straight away. Whoa, hello, Kimi. Not going to work for you. Fair enough. Be that way. We're just going to take you back into the first corner, if you don't mind. Thank you very much, skis. Whoa, we're going to break ourselves. Can you believe that the reputation level on Red Bull dropped that much? Wow, that's insane. Did not think that through, did I? Alright. Thank you, Jeff. I know it was a good start. And look how much I pull away already. Again, it's going to be a lot more of a gap this time around because Monaco, you know, I was tiptoeing around. Where here, you know, obviously it's a confidence. Only this corner here that if you touch that white bit of strip there, you do spin yourself out. So, for the most part, I should dominate this Grand Prix. There's no reason why I won't win this by like 10 seconds or something ridiculous like that in a 5-lap race. And shouldn't have to use flashbacks at all. But I'm not going to... I will put the difficulty level back up. because, you know, for the most part, we did get up to that offer with Red Bull, only one Grand Prix having actually been this easy. So, I mean, there is a little bit of effort that we've done there. So, yeah, in no way am I going to reduce it to make it super simple to, you know, guarantee. That's overly rigging the game, and people are probably complaining watching this constantly that we've rigged it too much already. I don't think we have. There's still a bit of a challenge to it. I mean, you saw in Britain last race that we just had to work for that podium. Look at the lead I have. Anyway, so, and plus the next two circuits, Belgium and Italy, of course, very much will suit our little Toro Rosso, given we've got that most powerful engine. I cannot get over that drop in reputation by Red Bull. I wonder if like that means that they won't increase as much in each Grand Prix as they have been, given that they know we refuse them, if that makes sense. So, you know, you watch. I'm probably going to get to the end of this season. I'm only going to get like a offer from Haas and Renault and Force India and fucking Williams or something like that. So I would have really shot myself in the foot. Hopefully they're not that butthurt for the rest of it. And if I win the championship or I keep winning races, which I feel, I mean, I won Italy and Mexico last year, didn't I? So I feel that both should be within my grasp. I'm just going to win this Grand Prix. But I definitely feel Italy again. Belgium, hopefully. It all depends on qualifying, whether it's a wet or dry race. Mexico, yes, should win that again. USA, I feel I can win. Malaysia, I feel I can win depending on qualifying. Singapore, same, qualifying depending on how that goes. Brazil, I've won it before on F1 2016, should win that. Abu Dhabi, it's all qualifying. It's only really Japan that's kind of that question mark, and of course, I think we'll do what we've done here for Japan. So, yeah, it's kind of, there's really, each of the remaining Grand Prix I should be able to win. Whether I do or not is a different story. So, anyway, there should be no reason why Red Bull doesn't want us again. And hopefully if we win that many Grand Prix, that should win us a championship. And if we win the championship, why wouldn't any of the teams want us? Ferrari should definitely want us. Mercedes should definitely want us, particularly if we beat them. So, thinking out loud here, folks. Here in Casual Gamer Oz. I hope you're enjoying your time watching it. And rather than all these other pro gaming channels that do so well with their no assists and professional setups and no flashbacks and full lap races and edit them and whatever. We just keep everything short and live here for the most part. Obviously we do a slight tinge of the editing between qualifying and the race, given that we don't have anything fancy in terms of our equipment. We just use the capture function on the PS4, which only allows you 15 minutes continuous recording, so we've just got to put an edit point slightly in case you've never wondered why we slightly do that a little bit different. But anyway, there you go, the technicalities. Look how far ahead we are. Another purple sector. Can you imagine if we put this into 0 on Italy? We'd end up lapping the cars. That's a 0 difficulty, of course, I mean. But we're not going to do that. We want to keep a little bit of a challenge for us. But we are romping to an easy victory here in Hungary. Again, as soon as we get that... if I had to stay with Red Bull, that's another thing too. If I had to stay with Red Bull, I would have taken the flashbacks off, and then our reputation would have dropped. Although we would have at first driver. We've got to get demoted to second driver, though, don't you? So, you know... Yeah, didn't think about this. It's interesting that Red Bull offer you first driver, yet Renault and Force India only offer you second driver. So Red Bull first driver would have meant that poor Daniel Ricciardo wouldn't be in the game anymore. My teammate would have been Verstappen. That's another thing. I don't want to be Verstappen's team. I want to be Danny Ricks. I want to be an all-Australian team there at Red Bull. Anyway, subtle little things there. It's going to bite me in the ass. I just know it's going to bite me in the ass not taking that drive.
Yeah, you always complain about not having to drive for another team. And then you finally get an offer and then you didn't even take it.
Yeah, I know. I'm a weird person, alright? If you haven't already established that, then you haven't been watching this for that long, clearly. Hello, Shedmeister, if you're watching. How are you? Haven't had a comment from you in a while. It's missing you. I got a great little comment string from a person in... I think it was Portuguese. That's what Google Translate told me. It seemed a bit Spanish, but I guess they're similar languages. And... I don't know if it was spam or if it was a legitimate person. It was all very desperate. They were like, oh, you got to help me and my mother. And then, yeah, I just used Google Translate. There was about 5 different videos they commented on. And they were apologising. And, yeah, if you're a legitimate person, I don't even know your name. Thank you for your comments. I really do appreciate it. But I didn't understand it. Google Translate barely understood it. And I don't know if you're a spam bot or if you're a legitimate person. So, yeah. I still haven't got any abuse yet on any of my channels. On in my videos. I'm slightly disappointed. I would feel that I'm that bad that I'd get abuse, but not many people are watching these, so anyway. Where's the time of recording this? I mean, God, I could have gone viral by the time this one's released. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? In editing a lot of the older ones and sort of not using the flashbacks and the crashing and the swearing, yeah, I'm just a little bit calmer right now. But we haven't used a flashback all race or all weekend here in Hungary. And we didn't use one in Monaco, did we? I can't quite remember. But, you know, we've guaranteed ourselves victory, obviously, with the race settings. We'll bump it back up to 60 for Belgium. So don't worry about that. And we're just going to make it so it's nice and simple here in Hungary. A nice casual drive through Budapest. And a win for the very first time here after a little bit of a blip in Britain where we didn't win. I reckon we could have won that race in the dry. But it'll be our 5th win out of the last 6 Grand Prix here, folks. Coming into the final corner. Ben, speak properly. We win in Hungary, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
Fantastic. You won the Grand Prix.
Yeah, I have, Jeffrey. Yeah, I have. Thank you very much for watching. What a pleasant surprise, not? When you rig a race like that, you know it's going to happen. But we'll take it. That is our 9th career victory and our 20th career podium. Oh, Franz Toast, look at him. He just never smiles, all those wrinkles on his face. You little old codger. Yeah! Woo! Somebody's waving that checkered flag still. Interesting. Yeah, you're happy that you're looking at data. You're not even watching the race. Why are you hugging? Yeah, that data's so fucking good! And Bottas is not going to be happy with 4th. He'd be pissed off with that. Come on. Let's be honest. They are coming out now. There, Crofty. Yeah. Thank you, Crofty. Oh, yeah, make out with the trophy, ugly fucker. Spray it. Spray it all over that Toro Rosso. Get it nice and wet. That's how she likes it. Yeah, smile a little bit more, okay? That is our 5th win for the season. 5th out of 11. We nearly won half the races this year, folks. Win in Belgium. We've won half the races. So I win, only 14 seconds ahead of Hamilton, Raikkonen, Bottas, Vettel in 5th. So we take a massive 15 points out of him, though. He gained some in Britain, but we got them back. Perfect. And how we been with Red Bull? 6th and 7th. Interesting. Standings. Yeah, look at that. 11 points now within Vettel. Perez jumps ahead of Grosjean there, my rival. So, interesting. How's the constructors looking? Well, we're not going to catch Mercedes, but we should easily compete ahead there of Red Bull. And Sauber and McLaren still yet to score points. Alright, let's advance, see if Red Bull have gotten over their little sook. And our reputation has increased with them. Otherwise, it looks like we might be joining Haas next year, folks. Pulling Haas out of our ass. I'd rather say with Toro Rosso than Haas, to be honest. More powerful engine and all that sort of jazz. We're off to Belgium, though. Speaking of engine, we have to put in a new engine, I feel, for Belgium, just because, yeah, and we'll fit this upgrade into the one that failed, because we'll be over the 500 mark. We are. Cool. Yep. So, oh, romping it in. Oh, there we go. Red Bull's getting over their little sookie. They've decided that they like us again. Mercedes get a big leap there. They move up into 3rd in terms of our reputation level. Ferrari, look, this could be the risk to pay off. Interesting. And look at that, no flashbacks. So what am I just going to do here while you're with me? Hello, everyone. How are we? Oh, that's the wrong button. We want to press that one. And just to close this out, we're just going to go into our R&D tree. As you can see here, the red sucker here that failed. Let's develop that again. Thank you very much. And that will complete our Hungarian Grand Prix. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back for Belgium. We'll put the difficulty level back up to 60. And we'll see you at Spa-Francorchamps. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you then. Goodbye.